So I recently got an email from a trader and he asked a very good question. He writes, "Hi Alex, I need your help. I'm struggling with my trading and I'm making so many errors. Re-entering trades, impulse trades, William percentage not being in the right place, over trading, you name it. Basically, he's done it. How can I cut out the mistakes in my trading? Here's an attached list of my trades I took today. Okay, I ended up positive for the morning, but there was an element of luck involved." And the reason that I'm doing this video here is that he asked a very good question. How can he cut out all of his mistakes? So now that he understands how the strategy works, and he can obviously see that the strategy would be profitable if he wasn't making the mistakes that he was making, how can he go about eliminating those mistakes? And the answer to that is basically you don't want to attack all of them at once. All right, you don't want to change everything all in one go, because that's just not going to be possible. If you wake up tomorrow morning and say, I'm not going to impulse trade, I'm not going to over trade, I'm not going to jump in too quickly, all of that kind of good stuff, you're giving yourself a mountain to climb, and it's something that's just not really going to be achievable. What you need to do instead is you need to break this down into small chunks and eliminate each one day at a time. So for example, if you know that your problems are impulse trading, over trading, re-entering trades, things like that, what you might want to do is start off by saying, well, today I'm not going to re-enter any of the trades. So if I get taken out of a trade, I'm not going to re-enter them at the wrong place, or I'm not going to chase a trade, if you like. Okay, and then what you do for that day is you focus on just eliminating that one mistake, and then you do that the next day and the next day and the next day until suddenly that's no longer an issue. That's not something that is a problem for your trading anymore. And then once you fix that issue, then you move on to the next one. So the next one would have been impulse trades. So then you'll say, okay, now I'm going to focus on not taking any impulsive trades. And you work on making sure that that isn't an issue. And you do that day after day after day until that's no longer an issue. And then you work on your next issue, so the over trading. And you do this and you carry on doing this until you've eliminated all of the mistakes out of your trading day. Now, does this mean that you'll never make any other trading mistakes ever again? Absolutely not. We're human beings. We're always going to make mistakes. I make mistakes. My brother makes mistakes. It's what's going to happen as a trader. But what you need to do is you need to make sure that you limit those mistakes so that they're fewer and further between. Okay, and then once you've done that, you'll find that you're gradually taking steps towards being a much better trader. What you want to make sure that you're doing each and every day is you're being a better trader, or a better version of the trader that you are today, tomorrow. Okay, so ultimately that's what you want to do. So going back to that question there, how do you go about eliminating the mistakes from your trading? Don't try and do it all at once. Try and chunk it up, put it into manageable pieces, okay, and then attack it like that. If you try and do it all at once, then you're going to set yourself up for failure. If you take one at a time and work on eliminating one each day, every single day, eventually you'll come to a point where you aren't making those mistakes anymore, or you certainly aren't making them as consistently as you currently are today. Okay, so I just thought I'd do this quick video because I thought it was a great question from one of our members, and I thought it could probably help a number of you as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you on our next video.